So this guy just caught a fish out here. I didn't hear you. What'd you say it was?
Carp.
Oh, a carp? No wonder it pulled your rod down so fast.
Yeah, see, I wedged it between them those rocks there.
Uh-huh.
Because last time I did that, it almost went. That rod was up like this, and I'm like, you don't even do it.
Are you trying to catch carp, or are you trying to bass? Just whatever catches?
I was topwater this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Caught a couple little bass, and then I throw a little imitation shad.
Yeah.
And then this is homemade bait. I either catch catfish or carp with it.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't fished this lake in probably like 12 years.
Really?
It's been a while. But I just got this kayak, so I'm gonna give it a whirl. So
that's the way to do that in a trailer.
Oh yeah, that's my work trailer. I just threw it in there. So
there you go.
Yeah. All right, well, good luck. See ya. How about that? It's fisher catching, guys. All right. Come on. All right, guys, good morning. Welcome back to another one. I'm out here doing something a little bit different. I'm out here in my little 10-foot ascend kayak, doing a little bass fishing. Had a few hours this morning to spare, so I figured I'd get out here and throw some lures. So I haven't bass fished, I'd say, in probably 2.5 years, and especially out of a kayak, it's been a long time. But really, I had a old junky Pelican kayak. Actually, it wasn't junky, but it was one of those recreational ones, and I sold it the same day, and I put that money towards this. So I got a pretty good upgrade, almost for the same amount of money. So here's what I'm working with today. I'm fishing at a local lake. So I'm fishing at Power Plant Lake, and all of this is lily pads on this side, so definitely gonna be throwing some top water right now. I'm trying to go out into the shadows right here where the sun hasn't hit yet. And you can see the steam coming off the water. We're getting to that time of year in that fall weather where it's getting nice and chilly in the mornings. I think it was like 49 or 50, 48 maybe this morning. Ideally, I wanted to get out here at like 5:30 in the morning, but I slept in, and it's about 8 o'clock right now, so I'm gonna fish for a few hours just to see what I can get in the boat. The gentleman behind me on the bank just caught a really big carp, and as I was launching the boat, his rod almost went into the water because he had it set between two rocks, and I just saw his rod drop and almost take off, and he had to run and dive for it. He caught a carp, so there's plenty of those nasty things in here. But I haven't fished this lake. It's a river that turns into a lake. I haven't fished it in probably, I don't know, 10 years, maybe 12 years. But pretty excited to do a little bit of fishing. We're getting to that time of year, that nice fall temperature. You can see it's like kind of steaming above the water right now. That's because the water is warmer than the air temperature, so that's what causes all that. You see a lot of ponds and like farmers' fields and stuff like got a lot of fog on it, but that's typical for, you know, spring and fall, that transition time. So I'm gonna get a line in the water, and we'll see if we can't catch some fish, guys. Oh, this looks like money, guys. Nice lily pads. You don't see that too often down here in the south region of Missouri. You don't see lily pads on lakes. You see them on like these pond type of lakes, just real grown in. You can almost ram your kayak into that crap. No one would even know you're in there. All right, right here is where water's starting to get kind of. Right here is where the sun's starting to meet. So what I'm fishing with today is just this frog, top water. I got it tied on. I don't know what kind of bait caster this is, but it's a heavy rod. I think I'm using 50-pound braid, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just a good old frog imitation, and I think this is exactly what's around here. I was out here the other day and I seen a bass eat a duck. Literally came out of the water and smack him. It's been a while since I've thrown a frog. I ought to throw it right up against those lily pads. Ooh, I can see shad jumping out of the water. You know something's chasing them. Ooh. Definitely shad running out of the water, guys. Nice bird nest to start the morning. Gotta love those things. There's bass jumping out all of the water all around me, chasing shad. We'll see if they even want the frog. I got a fluke tied on, a weightless fluke. That might be money right now. Who knows? It's kind of hard to fish out of a kayak, to be honest. That's why I bought a big boat. Just had a big bass jump up next to me. Probably a couple pounder. Don't know how much the bass are feeding on the frogs in these lakes. In this lake specifically, the water's pretty stained though. I got a white fluke that I got tied on. If this doesn't work out, I'm gonna throw that in right in the middle right now, because I can see shad busting and bass chasing them. Golly. Nice. Well, my frog ripped off. That's nice of me. Retie this stupid thing. Alright guys, that frog was being a pain in the butt. So, switching to a different setup. I can see bass busting out, chasing shad. I'm using this fluke imitation. All it is just a number 4 size EWG hook, and it's a fishing weightless method. I got it on, I think a polymer, no, not a polymer knot. I don't even know what the knot's called. Whatever. So the way this fluke fishes, once you throw it in, and once you jerk it in the water, it's gonna twist and do all kinds of crap. So it's just perfect imitation of a dying shad is really what it is. Gonna let it sink a little bit, and then just start twisting it towards me. Just jerk, jerk, stop. Stop. It's just an imitation of a dying shad is really what it is. Really, bass fishing is kind of like, you have to know the time of the year, and you gotta know what bass want at that time of the year. Flukes are a really good fall bait, especially these white ones. That was a big bass blow up down there. Come on, bass. If you don't want this fluke, I'll tie something else on. Square bill crankbait, possibly. It is so early in the morning, man. I ought to have been catching them. Possibly on a frog. I might have to throw the frog again. Maybe not. I don't know. Don't know, guys. I just don't know if they have much frogs around. If there's lily pads, there has to be frogs. Alright, guys. I changed up the frog. Tied on this popper. It's got a nice little white and red tail on it. This exactly looks like what they're popping out on. What the shad looked like. So it's such a light bait though. Oh yeah, it's gonna be hard to throw it, that's for sure. Talk about making a ruckus though. It's such a light bait to even throw, man. Parallel. Had to tie the popper on the spinning reel. Couldn't even throw on that bait caster. It's way too light. Too light. Bait caster ought to throw it real good though. Way too light. Oh yeah, look at that. Only difference is setting the hook, really. Fluoro should do his job. It's only 12 pounds. Doing a real good job though. Making splashing. If this don't work, I'm tying on the square bill next. All these logs and stuff, bass love to be sitting next to them. Crappie too. I was gonna move in by these lily pads, kind of where I launched. Go over there and to the left, but I see shad jumping around here. If they're jumping, it means they're getting chased. Hopefully I get at least one here. That looks pretty good, I'd say. Throws pretty good too. Get out there in the main channel, kind of. Oh yeah, there we go. First fish of the day. Dang it, he came off. No. Oh, I had a good one. Dang it. Oh, that sucks. Pretty good sized fish too. Felt like a good one. Didn't set the hook, I just kind of reeled. Square bill crankbaits, we always do real good on creaky stuff and stuff like this. That sucks. First bite of the day though. Been about an hour since I've been out here. Tell you what though, fishing from a kayak, your triceps and your like just below the shoulder starts like really hurting if you're not accustomed to this kind of fishing. You can feel that crankbait hitting the bottom. Looks pretty shallow in here too. No, I got a freaking fish on. Oh yeah. How about that, guys? First fish of the day. Come on, quit. Richard Dean would say quit. How about that, guys? First fish of the day. It's like a little 13-incher, largemouth. That's awesome. I thought I was hitting bottom out there. I was like, dude, who knows? Let's let him go. Right back down he goes. Nice. That's awesome. I thought I was hitting the bottom. I was like, this feels a little weird. I didn't feel like a bite. It just felt like I was hitting the bottom rocks or something. But I'm like, man, there's no rocks down here. It's all gonna be mossy and all this gravelly type of crap. Square bill though, guys. Square bill never disappoints in creaky stuff like this. Ideally, these square bills are meant for like being thrown around like stumps and stuff. But nice fish to land. I missed one. Got another one. That one hit it really weird. He was just kind of there. I didn't even feel him hit it. I thought I snagged something, you know. But with this stained water, you want something that would really pop. So that color is really bright down there. That's awesome. If anybody cares, it's a 5-to-1 ratio reel. It's a Browning rod. It's a Stalker HTSC10. It's a medium size fast action rod. 6'6". It's a 3,000 size reel. I think I've said that this morning. And I'm using 12-pound fluoro right now. 10 would get you deeper, but this place is not really super deep. 12-pound fluoro is right in that sweet spot, you know, 10, 12-pound. You can pretty much throw anything. Fluorocarbon line sinks, not like mono goes to the top. You can pretty much throw anything in that range. Besides like maybe some jigs. You want something heavier maybe. So I got a jig rod with me. It's got 17-pound fluoro on there because, you know, when you're pitching and stuff. And all I did was the past couple days I've been respooling my lines, my reels. I meant respooling them because there's a tournament coming up here in a couple weeks. My buddy's pulling on, and I'm thinking about fishing it, but I don't know. That square bill's jacked up. Don't know if I'll fish it or not. We're expecting a baby here in the next few weeks, so it's like, and really he can come anytime. Got to be kind of close to home, but maybe I'll get away that day. Don't know. There's no like pre-registering. It's kind of just show up to the dock with your boat and up to 2 people. So see how that goes. Not that deep here, so. They say you can stand up in this thing. Let's give her a try. You can, but it's definitely wobbly as crap. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. No thank you. Dang, shallow. It's a foot and a half of water here. The wind's definitely pushing the shad fry into here. And that's where all the bass gonna be. This right here, I forgot the name of these things. Blade bait, whatever you want to call them. This guy right here. It's perfect for what we're fishing with right now. Windy. Windy and the sun's out, so the visibility out here is like a foot. This ought to be a really good bait to throw. Should get the fish's attention. I mean, those two blades are flapping around. Ooh. Thought I got hit or I just hit bottom or something. I don't know. 12 inches maximum. Alright, so I'm making my way back to the truck and decided that that blade bait wasn't good, so I tied on this red rock crawler style square bill. Square bill is the only bait that I caught fish on today, and I know red is a good fall color. Imitates like a crawdad or something, you know, swimming through the water. So I'm just gonna fish my way back. Hopefully catch another bass or two. All right, it's gonna be it. Caught two bass. One of them fell off, one I actually got in the boat, and one I had a hook set on one, but it got off. So 3 fish. Not bad. Oh, a couple bass. One got off, so 3. Yeah. Wasn't on fire by any means, but alright, so I just loaded up the boat, the kayak, heading home. Today was kind of a bust. I don't know if you want to call that a bust or not, but spent some more time in the kayak. Pretty good kayak, pretty stable. If it's dead calm, you possibly can stand up in it. I mean, I stood up in this one, but I wouldn't trust it with my low center of gravity or balance, or whatever you want to call it. I'll fall in that thing first wave that comes through, or I'll make a, you know, I'm clumsy, I'll fall in. But pretty stable kayak. I need to make a review on it, like I said, and caught what did I catch? I actually got 1 fish in the boat, 1 came off right at the boat, and 1 I knew I had, but he came off in the water. So 3 fish. I got 3 fish to bite my lures today, so somewhat of a good morning. Super windy right now, wind's picking up. This is our typical fall weather. Starting to get cooler, nights are starting to get cooler, days are still kind of warm, but the nights are cold and the mornings are cold. So one of my favorite times of the year. Fall and winter, I love it. You know, I love summer too, but it gets annoying, you know, when it's 102 degrees outside, or 95 or whatever, especially for southern Missouri. I mean, I should be used to it by now, but it's so annoying. I mean, this year was an extra year of heat, and I'm kind of over it, and I think so are a lot of people. But so yeah, somewhat successful this morning. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. See you guys.